Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Blessed here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at how close you are to meeting the person that you're meant to be with. Your significant other, your future spouse, your soulmate, however you want to refer to your ultimate boo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at today's options. Option number 1, this is your heart over here. Option number 2, this is your heart. And option number 3, this one is for you. To see which heart you're also drawn to, don't overthink it, you know the drill. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, hi, welcome to your reading guys. If you were drawn to this heart, let's go ahead and get started with your energy check first, with your signification, so that you guys know you've chosen the right heart, so that you know that the reading is for you. Let's see who you guys are, the energies that you're currently experiencing. You've broken through something recently. Look at this. There's an energy of things picking up. There's an energy of getting out of the woods with the 8 of Wands. Last stages, or literally just finished some sort of very intense transformation. And this transformation has affected loads of layers of your personality, which has in turn affected loads of aspects of your life as well. Some of you guys could be born on the 8th, life path number 8, where you have been through some sort of cycle that's been going on for the last 8 years. Okay. For some of you, it's literally that you're about to leave some sort of place, or you have just relocated somewhere. Because they're showing me suitcases. Look at this. You're on the path, you're on the road to finding your significant other. There is some sort of block over here that was preventing you. And here, option number 1, it's looking very good. It's looking very good because you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm done with all the bullshit. I'm ready for the good stuff. I'm ready for the house, for the dog, for the kids. Some of you guys could be Pisces over here. And a lot of you have dreamt of quite possibly meeting somebody from abroad and leaving. There's something about relocation that comes through very strongly over here. So for some of you, you might already know the person, but again, this is a general reading. Or the person is so close to you, it's literally days or weeks for some of you. But we'll take a look. I'll take a look with the Lenormand in a second. You're feeling it. You have a very strong intuition with the moon over here. And you've changed your perspective on men, on women, on relationships. And you're ready to grow. You're ready to expand. You're ready for the new sort of relationship. For a lot of you, you guys are very good when it comes to leading people. You're very good when it comes to being adventurous. Wanting to venture forwards with something. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming through very strongly over here as well. You yourself could be somebody who's very well traveled. I have people coming through for option number 1 who are very well traveled. And it's part of your destiny to travel, to seek out new cultures. But it does look like you guys are ready to settle down with the right person. And for a very long time over here, you thought that there's only like certain types of men or women remaining, but then you worked through it. It was part of your block, where with the moon over here, you were being attracted to the wrong men. Like you thought they were the right option for you, but they weren't ready to go the full distance. There were some very good people over here. Yeah? But they just weren't ready. And if you're being honest with you, neither were you. That's why you were drawn to the type of person. But now it's looking very good. Now you're ready for settling down, and you don't see it as giving anything up. Rather being able to go into a new experience. So for some of you might have thought about marriage as losing your freedom, but now it's kind of like your perception of this changed. You actually see it as a way to grow, as a way to give something to the other person. But you guys are very intuitive over here. You could be somebody who does tarot as well. You could be somebody who practices magic. You could be somebody who has a very special connection to the divine. But it's just that you had a lot of messed up ideas about families. But it's looking very good. Okay, guys, if that sounds like you, this is the reading for you. Let's go ahead and take a look. How close are you to meeting the love of your life? Yeah, to meeting your future spouse, your partner, if you don't want to officially get married, So I'm just going to shuffle the Lenormand, and then I will start pulling out cards in threes to take a look at how close you are to meeting the love of your life. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So, if you are a lady watching this, your signification is a lady. If you're a gentleman watching this, your signification is a gentleman. Okay. Okay. So it's interesting that the man came through straight away over here. Let's look for the lady. Yeah? There is the lady. Oof. Okay. So I want to say this, guys, not very far at all. Both of you came at the beginning of the deck. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on over here with the lady. The lady is dealing with loads of things. You guys are dealing with loads and loads of things. And mice over here, there's an energy of struggle. There's an energy of having to choose. It's like you're choosing between the past and the present. There's something that you feel like you have to sacrifice something, but the truth is that this something that you're about to sacrifice, it wasn't serving you anyways. It really wasn't. It's just something that you're used to. And mice is not a very good card. Clarification on the mice. Toxicity. There's this energy of toxicity, energy of living by the book, by somebody else's rules. It's very interesting. It's you're rewriting history over here. That's why the transformation might be feeling very, very it's groundbreaking. It shakes you to the core, because you're changing. Ultimately, you're changing your destiny by changing who you are. Because it feels for a very long time you were surrounded by toxic people who were writing your story for you. And here you're at this crossroads, and it feels like you've been in a very toxic environment for a very long time, and you've been struggling for a very long time. But it does look like you guys are going to get out of this situation. That's why I said that for a lot of you, it could be that you're in a different place. It could be that you're in a different state of mind. And your man, this is something that you could be dealing with. And you could be dealing with documents over here, because it's very interesting. I'm going to leave this card for here because this is a clear indication for some of you of how you will meet. But let's take a look at the man over here. Because your future spouse right now, guys, your significant other, your soulmate, they are like, they're having a very good time. In the sense that they are making money, right? There's something where the stars are coming together, they're making money. There's a lot of prosperity that's coming through over here. If you're a man watching this, this is like your lucky time. There's loads of chances that are coming through, specifically to do with work, specifically to purchase something, to sell something. So the man is all about business over here. And it's like destiny is favoring this person. New opportunities coming through, abundance coming through. It could be that this person is somehow connected to water and might have a tattoo of a star, or somehow there's a strong connection to the stars. Very strong connection to the stars. Okay. When it comes to how you will meet, look at this, the key, the tower, and the heart. So it does very much feel, I will talk about how close you are in a second, but again, guys, very close. I will try to see more specifically, but we already got number 8, which could be like for some of you guys, 8 weeks, 8 days, August. This is a timeless reading, yeah? But for quite a few of you, what I'm seeing is meeting in a place where you will be dealing with documents that might have something to do with real estate, documents that might have something to do with, for some of you, it's like a hospital. For others of you, it's some sort of government establishment that has to do with getting documents, getting a key for something, getting access to something, yeah? It's a place with public access that has something to do with the government, that has something to do with getting additional knowledge. For some of you, it could play out as a key, as in working with real estate over here. And the energy is again, is something that's fated, and with the heart, it's, my gosh, but it's true love straight away. So you, option number 1, you're so close to meeting your person. Number 8. So let me say this, the maximum for you, option number 1 is 8 months. The maximum, but I'm seeing it, they're saying it depends on you as well, because this person, he's very close to where you are, yeah? If you're a man watching this, I'm talking about the lady, or I'm talking about the other man, yeah? So like turn it the way that you need to turn it, but it's the energy of a lot of things kind of depending on you, because this person, they're close, or they're coming in. It's like you won't be able to miss this meeting. And if you make a decision sooner than 8 months, then the energies will be rearranged so you meet sooner. But it's like they're saying there's something that you need to let go of. Let's take a look at what it is, yeah? It's almost like the road you need to choose. Make a decision, they say. Make a decision based on your heart. Make a decision to follow your heart. You need to release something. There's some sort of acceptance where you've been trying to prove something to people, either at work or at home, and they're saying it's not going to work. It never is going to work. Let it go already. because this person, they are appreciating you. This person, they are going to treat you like you've never been treated before. And it's a very healing energy, because they're helping you see parts of you that you never thought you were able, that you never thought you even had. I want to pull out a couple of cards to take a look at the sort of relationship you will have. This person will tell you so many nice things. Option number 1. It feels like you never had enough recognition. It feels like you always felt like you're the loser. It's so interesting. They're saying by letting go of all of this stuff, this also feels like a separation from a parent, separation from somebody else that you thought was significant, you thought was for life. They're saying no, because this person is coming in for life. And this person, they're going to be able to provide for you what it is that you need. You have what it is that they need, and they have what it is that you need. But you've been trying to get from the universe what it is that they can give you. And the universe, I can't give you, it says, I can't give you that, because I'm going to give it to you through this person. Through this person coming in. And you're like, no, I want to do it myself. And the universe is like, no, baby, let this person come in and give this to you. And vice versa. It feels like you're very similar with your future spouse, with the love of your life, yeah? They too sometimes want to bend the will. So if you guys have been struggling with money, it does very much feel like your partner, your future spouse, is going to be the one who's going to be bringing the money. You over here, you're more about love, you're more about support, you're more about nurturing, you're more about creativity, you're more about inspiration. There's so many things to you, so many valuable things to you that you don't see, that they're coming in to show you. And this person is coming in for life. If you want kids, you will have kids. If you want dogs, you will have dogs. If you want to have a big family, you have a big family. Here, it's almost like the universe is like saying, you have a wild card. You create the family that you want, where you are very much appreciated. Appreciated for the things you can do, and not punished or not shamed for the things that you can't. Because it does very much feel like over here, option number 1, you were shamed for being a certain way, for not being able to do things, and you were never really praised for the good things that you could do, and you kind of developed this understanding that there's something wrong with you, and your future spouse is coming through, and your spiritual team is coming through saying, well, that's just a lot of bullshit. And this is what it feels like, the environment of nurturing, the environment of lifting you up. The environment of lifting you up. Because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. That recognition, that love. So you guys are very close to it. And you could be even closer once you energetically release and cut the cords. Where there's a will, there's a way, they're telling me. Okay, I want to pull one more card for you guys as advice from your spiritual team. They're saying make a decision and wait. Maybe you're somebody who always is like go, 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 active, looking, searching. What do I need to heal? What do I need to release? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? And they're like, chill out. You've been all over the place. Just chill out for now. Let the universe do its thing. Let a certain scenario play out. And be still. There's something about finding answers in the stillness of mind. Okay. Lovely. Option number 1. This is where I'm going to end your reading. Claim its magic down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, guys. And if you are up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email is in the description box below. And of course, if you're interested in more readings that are exclusive to Patreon, do check it out. There are also additional discounts on personal readings for my patrons and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to this heart over here, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, to make sure that you guys pick the right option, a couple of cards as a significator for you to take a look at your current energies, who you are, what you're going through right now. A lot of you have been seeing the results of your manifestation over here. There's a change in the air because things are starting to manifest faster. Things are starting to come into your life faster. You might have been seeing it a lot when it comes to money, when it comes to job opportunities, when it comes to literally pulling things into your life, into your field of vision, into your reality. For some of you, it might be something small where you thought about something or somebody recently and they texted you, or you thought about some sort of jewelry piece and the next day you see it in the window shop. And it's those little things where you're like, oh my god, like my mind is really attracting things, my energy is really attracting things. So for a lot of you, you guys have unlocked some sort of, it's almost like you have unlocked a way of working with energies in order to manifest and bring in tangible things into your life. And so far it's been working greatly with things like jewelry, houses, money, jobs, opportunities, monetizing something. You guys are very good with money, even if you might be struggling at this particular moment. Overall, your energies, you're somebody who has a lot of potential, because aces are all about potentials, aces are all about beginnings. And it's interesting, they're telling me at the bottom of the deck, there's this 3 of Cups in reverse. They're telling me you thrive under the right circumstances. So it does very much feel, option number 2, that you are somebody right now who's realizing you weren't really in the right circumstances. And you might be changing those circumstances, you might be changing the environment, you might be very drawn to going somewhere else and taking the chance, because there's an energy definitely that the universe is bringing in a chance over here. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be very smart. Recently you've been very focused on money, focused on career, focused on creating a certain lifestyle for you. There weren't a lot of emotions over here. It does feel, the funny thing is, it does kind of feel, guys, that you're somebody who was very emotional, but you, at least at this point in time, yeah, right now you're more about logic, you're more about thinking, you're more about money, you're more about career, you're more about creating a comfortable lifestyle for yourself. But there's a very, very big part of you that is literally screaming out, I want love, I need love. Because what's the point of all of this if there's nobody to share it with, if there's nobody to wake up in this big bed that I just built with, yeah? But you are very smart. You could be somebody who works for government, you could be somebody who works with a lot of paperwork, you could be somebody who's a doctor, yeah, nurse, somebody who deals with, I don't know, police work, government, navy, military. But your mind is incredible. You're also very good when it comes to articulating yourself. Like you have this, you could be very witty, but very, sometimes a little bit harsh with your words. Like if somebody pisses you off, you can definitely tell them off. And you too are in the midst of some sort of transformation with the death over here. But it's interesting. Let me pull one more card. You guys could be Scorpios as well. No, you are going through this transformation. Very similar to option number 1. You too might be looking for a way out, to relocate, to move somewhere. Also, for you guys could be somebody who is seen by a lot of people. I don't know if you have like a very active social media presence. You're somebody who could have your own channel, who has a lot of friends on Facebook, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of people watching you. For one reason or another, there's certainly a lot of people watching you. You're a very wholesome and complete person as it is. A very strong character is indicated over here. You're somebody who relies on themselves rather than on other people. Even though deep down you really kind of wish somebody would offer you some sort of help. But it feels like you had to deal with things by yourself mainly, yeah? They're showing me you as somebody who traveled to a lot of places. Like you're very familiar with different customs, you're very familiar with different things. You could even be somebody who is a pilot or an air hostess, or you like flying. There's an energy of freshness, the energy of like wind, of liking speeds. You might be somebody who likes fast cars or anything to do with speed. Maybe very fascinated with different cultures, and you are very, very good looking. You have this sexuality about you. You might not even realize that you have it, but people like break their necks when you're walking down the street. But the interesting thing is that they're telling me you might not realize it, you might not see it. You have a very deep, there's something like about having a deep connection with your shadow aspect, but you're getting out of this energy. I was saying it in one of the other readings that, you know, sometimes shadow work lures us in so much, and you realize how comfortable you are with your shadow aspects, and you embrace them, and you really want to spend a lot of time with your shadow aspects. And that might be, sometimes it's a little bit, I don't know, it kind of prevents you from moving forwards. Because the shadow work is, you know, about incorporating those things and moving forwards as a complete being, if you will. And here it might have been that you stuck with your shadow aspects for a very long time. But this is what you needed. This was your pace. So if this, I want to call you a jet setter, guys. I want to call you a jet setter. If that sounds like you, keep watching, yeah? If it doesn't sound like you, try one of the other 2 options. So let's go ahead and take a look with the Lenormand. How close are you to meeting your true love, your future spouse, your soulmate, however you want to refer to your ultimate boo? I'm going to be pulling out the cards by 3s to see how far away you are from your man or from your woman. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's find you or your man, whoever comes through first, you or your woman, whoever comes through first. Why are you so shy, guys? Why are you so shy? It could be again that you're far away from home. Okay, so here comes the man. Where are you? There we go. Okay. So, again, not too far away. However, they're giving me an energy of distance here, okay? So here it's very interesting. I have the woman, the lady over here, with the energy of abundance, with the energy of looking for a new home, a new place, and you're looking for a way to make yourself more comfortable. Very smart, very, oh my gosh, like you guys, it's almost like the energy of royalty. The energy of royalty, the energy of very high standards. And here again, you might be preoccupied with money, with finding a place to settle down. There's an energy where I'm hearing, I want to settle down already. I'm fed up of this, like traveling is good, but I want to settle down. I want to put down my roots. I want to see where I can create a home. Some of you guys could be in your 30s. Some of you guys could be in your 40s. It don't matter. Some of you guys could be in your like late 20s. It don't matter. What matters is, guys, is the energies are, when it comes to you, they're very, very good. Yeah. I want to say something about the person that you're going to end up with. It does, and first I want to say it's good that you're looking in like in the direction of one another. Yeah, you're not looking away, but the man is looking at the woman over here. So for a lot of you, your person, your significant other, your future spouse, they are away from you at this time. They are somewhere across the border, across the mountains, yeah. But here I see for some of you, and again for some of you, for those of you who have a special, actually a special connection to social media, a strong presence on social media, your future spouse has already seen you or is about to discover you. For some of you, it might play out that you're already talking to this person. For most of you, it won't, but for some of you, it might, because already they're coming in with the bouquet. So it could quite possibly be that this person has already been sending you messages. Yeah? Sending you messages, sending you flowers, sending you like compliments. But for the majority of you, if you're single and you have no idea what I'm talking about over here, it's the energy of a border. They're showing me a line. So I'm trying to see, it's like this energy where one of you will have to travel. And it very much feels like the man is coming to a woman. Because the woman over here is thinking. She's like, where do I go next? What do I do next? And the universe is kind of holding her back, saying, wait. Because the man over here, he's overcoming some sort of difficulty. He's overcoming some sort of, he's dealing with stuff. Because you guys are, your future spouse is somebody who's a fighter, who doesn't quit. Mom didn't raise no quitter over here, option number 2. And you're very powerful together, by the way. When you come together, you're very, very powerful. Okay, let me take a look at how you will meet, and then we'll take a look at how close you are to meeting. The house, the bear. Something to do with money, something that has to do with money, investment, bank, opening a bank account, help with documents, advice. For some of you, it's through travel, but for most of you, it's some sort of house that has to do with wealth, that has to do with being able to give you some sort of advice. Maybe when it comes to your business, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to buying a house, buying a home. For some of you, it could be like a realtor. Maybe you're the one who's selling a house. He's in the middle of getting divorced or separated right now. In the middle of getting divorced or separated. Okay, show me how close you are then, yeah? How close are you to meeting this person? Star. Ooh, nice. Again, look at this. For quite a few of you guys, it's within the next 6 months. For others of you, there's still an energy of needing to heal stuff, of needing to go with the flow. To go with the flow. 6 months, and it does very much feel like with the star, it could be for some of you up to 17 months. Because things, I keep hearing, things need to be taken care of. Things need to be taken care of. But it's fated. Very much fated. Show me the type of relationship that you will have. Official relationship. It's not going to happen like this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's almost like your heart takes a while to melt to this person. But the chemistry, the sexual chemistry is crazy over here. Very crazy. There's a lot of inspiration that comes through. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of fun in this relationship. But maybe it starts off as a business thing, you know? That's why it doesn't go as fast maybe as you want it to. But the connection is there straight away. And when you meet this person, they might be in the midst of separation. But this feels so good. Because you're literally giving each other a lot of energy, and there's flirtatiousness, and you can't keep your hands off of one another. But it does take a little while for both of you to see that you are each other's person, that you can trust one another. Because you're both very cautious. You more than your future spouse. And your future spouse is very likely going to be a foreigner. Very likely going to be a foreigner. But you have a lot of values. They are very similar, so it's not an issue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the advice from your spiritual team. Through this chaos come wonders. So there's an energy right now you might be feeling that everything is falling apart, that you're not controlling anything, that you want to make this move, that you want to move forward, but the universe is holding you back. And the universe is like, be patient, my darling, I'm rearranging things, yeah? Because there's a need for wonders. A lot of you, you're healing your sexuality. There's a sexual block that comes through very strongly over here, yeah? Being able to trust your body, being able to trust it's the energy of intimacy issues. Being able to see that your body is enough, being able to see that you are enough, being able to come very close to another person, to connect to another person at a level where it's a deep connection, like on all sorts of levels. So allow this healing chaos to take place. Yeah, they're saying don't fight it. Don't fight what's going on. Because it's the energy of like you trying to fly, you're trying to move, and right now it's like they're saying wait for the storm to pass. Wait for the storm to pass. Because it very much feels like you guys are being held somewhere in one place so that this person that you're meant to be with can come through. It's all divinely orchestrated, and you will see the wonders. Notice the wonders. And don't try to bend the universe to your will. Like, you're very strong, but sometimes it gets in the way. Sometimes it gets in the way. Sometimes we just have to let it go. All right, lovely. Option number 2. That's what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. If you guys are up for a personal read, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So it's a link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 3, and welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to this heart over here, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to pull out a couple of cards to take a look at who you are, how the universe sees you at this particular time. And this is for you to see whether you pick the right option. If that sounds like you, go for it. If that doesn't sound like you, choose one of the other 2 options. Very strong personality. A lot of you have reinvented yourselves over here. You guys are so strong, but it's not about physical strength. It's about mental strength. It's about overcoming things. It's about making friends with your demons. It's about having such a strong willpower that nobody or nothing can break you. You know, like for the women over here, I see that you know how to tame men, know how to tame very powerful men. For the man over here watching, this is about taming your inner beast. So it's very much about harmony. It's very much about allowing people to be who they are. This is a very rare trait where you don't try to change people, but you allow them to be who they are. You allow them to manifest their beauty, their strength, their idea into life. But you as a person, you're somebody who knows how to work with energies that are stronger than you are, that are bigger than you are. And you're okay with admitting that somebody is bigger than you are, stronger than you are, better than you are at something. It doesn't devalue what you have. It doesn't devalue your talents. And people really like you because of this. Because you don't point out their flaws, but you celebrate their energy. And a lot of people do that in return for you, to you. And this is something that's relatively new, because I feel for a lot of you, you might have had the issue of feeling like you have to prove yourself to people, or you have to prove yourself, or you have to be better, faster, stronger. Yeah? You had to be like at the top of the class. There's an energy where you let go of this very very limiting belief, because you can never be like the best of the best of the best. It just doesn't exist. So you've allowed yourself to be who you are, and you've come to realize your strength, your weaknesses, and you've learned to work with them. And you're no longer directing your energy towards what doesn't, like you're not fighting your battles that are not yours. You're very careful with your energy over here. But there's something about you that's charming, that's alluring, that's almost like a siren-like over here, yeah? Where you can charm somebody and you can get things done your way, not by forcing, not by pushing, but by doing things in a very different way. You're very unique. Your looks, your energy, your personality, you're quite unique. Again, I keep hearing rare. And all of this is the result of you having worked through some sort of trauma, through some sort, you had a very limiting, like there's this energy where you were constantly belittling yourself, where you were constantly critiquing yourself. And this energy is now the result of you having worked through this. Or you're very close, like this is your aim. They might be showing you your potential. Interesting, huh? How that comes through. You're watching a relationship reading and your spiritual team is coming through to let you know that you have the potential to be that way. And for you, the values of real family are very important. Support, partnership, stability. You're also very real. I don't know, I keep hearing like I'm somebody who's real. So you don't hide behind the mask of, no, I only want love, I don't want money, I don't like, you know what I mean? You're like, no, I want love and I want stability and I want money and I want security. You want the whole thing. You don't want to sacrifice anything anymore. And you've released the limiting belief that was telling you that you have to sacrifice one thing or another thing. For some of you, there's an energy of maturity. So for some of you, you're either somebody who's divorced or you came from the energy of the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody who was so hurt, somebody who was so protective over her underbelly, vulnerable underbelly, that you might have pushed a lot of people away. But now you're coming back, you're rediscovering yourself. Very seductive. There's an energy of seduction that comes through over here. Seduction, power of seduction, power of sensuality. You might have this beautiful voice that's almost hypnotizing. Because this lion, it looks like, you know, it's so calm and it's so relaxed. And it feels like you guys are somebody who knows how to deal with people who are just fierce. And you have this voice, you might stroke them in the right way, you know, to calm them down. Okay, if that sounds like you guys, keep watching. If that doesn't sound like you, try one of the other two options. Let's go ahead and take a look at how close you guys are to meeting the love of your life, your future spouse, your significant other, your soulmate, your ultimate boo. Let's take a look. Let's find you first. Oh, the man came through straight away. Look at this. The man is very eager to meet you. Yeah? If you're a man watching this, we're talking about a woman. Turn it the way that you need to turn it. The man is looking for you. He keeps coming through. He's saying, I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her, like the person that I want to be with. He's almost like there's this energy of restlessness. So he came through straight away. He's outside. He's outside looking for you. He's for some of you it's literally outside, but look at this. There's this energy where he's putting himself out there and he's looking for you. He's it's the energy where he really wants to be with you guys. It's almost like his heart is going out to you. Do you feel it? And he's so close. And he's out in like going to social events. I don't even think he likes it that much, to be honest with you. But he's outdoors. The meeting feels very outdoorsy. So for some people, it might come through like this person feels like a social butterfly, when in reality they're not. But they're looking for you. There's a connection. They feel your presence. My God. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at how far away you are from him. Okay. And there you came out. Half a deck. Okay. You might be talking to somebody else right now. You might be talking to somebody else right now. You will meet through an invitation. It's sad. It like there's this energy of sadness over here. You miss one another. On a soul level, there's an energy of almost grieving one another. Grieving the time that you don't spend with one another. This is going to be such a deep connection over here. You miss him terribly. It's this feeling of missing somebody that you haven't met yet, that you don't know yet. And he's looking for you, he's searching for you. He is asking for the divine to help him. And so are you. He might be somebody who works on a ship or has something to do with sea. Maybe he has a boat. Quite possibly somebody who travels a lot. There's an energy of states, United States, Canada. To know why these countries are coming through. You might find yourself right now in a mountainous area. And there's a message that's going to be coming through soon, or you're waiting for a message, you're waiting for some sort of a way out of something. And he's looking for you, he's looking for your eyes, he's looking for your energy, he's looking for, like, he's very specific in what he wants. And it's really weird because it's either that he's seen you in his dreams, or he's seen like you, and it's weird, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird. It's something that it's very hard to put in words, but the connection is there. And the longing for one another, it's almost unbearable. It does very much feel like, if you do believe in past incarnations, it very much feels like you guys have known one another before. There's recognition at a soul level. But it feels like you are in different places. And why is he looking? Like he might be looking in the wrong places for you. Show me how the meeting takes place. And then we'll take a look at how close you are. We'll have a deck. To be honest with you guys, there's still some time because the mountain came through over here. Like there's still something to overcome on your side. But the connection is there. If there was no connection before, they're telling me that the connection is established. The connection is established. So for some of you, you might be meeting through the internet, literally, because they keep talking about connection. Bear, clouds, anchor. There's something about not being able to settle somewhere, things being unclear, finances being unclear, something holding you back. Or he's, because I was talking about the ship, wasn't I? And it might be that one of you two are traveling. And you might be talking to somebody else over here. You might be talking to somebody else over here. He's free. He's free. He's picky as hell, and he just wants you. You, for now, it looks like you either emotionally are still attached to somebody, or you might be thinking that the person that you're meant to be with is somebody you're talking to, and for a lot of you it's not. But how you meet over here, guys, it's the energy of outdoors. The energy of outdoors, the energy of maybe being in a mountainous area, in an area where there's lots of water. Look at this again, ship, moon. It could be evening. Could be evening, you're feeling especially attractive here with the energy of the fox. Yeah, the inner lioness is coming through. The moon and the stars. I don't know, they tell me he finds you, he sees you as the star. He finds you very attractive straight away. And he sees you and it's like, bum, 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 stars. Stars in his eyes. So he's bringing his ship towards you. I don't know what it means. Maybe, guys, he has a yacht. Maybe he has a boat. Maybe, I don't know. He works on a boat. Maybe it's going to be happening in a port somewhere. Or a place where there's a lot of, I don't know, jet skis and things like this. But it's almost like I keep hearing navigating by the stars to find you. How close are you? You guys are still dealing with your fears. You guys are still dealing with your fears. You're prolonging something. With the Hangman in reverse, it's like you're prolonging something that it's over. There's some sort of karmic lesson that you guys have already learned over here, but it's being prolonged because of all of those fears. And you feel like you don't have the energy. A lot of energy goes into prolongation of the suffering. Unnecessary suffering, unnecessary... unnecessary solitude. You guys are, like, your energy goes in towards a lot of people. They're showing me you're somebody who's very nurturing, very caring, but not towards yourself. You need to spend more time dedicating, you need to dedicate more time, more effort, more resources towards your own personal life, your own personal healing. Here you're somebody who almost sacrifices their life to serve others, to help others, without maybe even realizing it. And they're saying that's it, you don't have to do it anymore. You have to focus on your own happiness. Because it's like people come to you with their issues, with their problems, and it creates a certain aura around you that maybe makes you think that a lot of people like have issues, a lot of people have problems, a lot of relationships don't end up being happy. And for some people that's the case, but it doesn't have to be the case for you. And I want to ask again, how close are you to meeting this person that wants to meet you? Guys, if you could only feel the longing, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And this person only wants you. Like, I mean, the guy is very good looking. Very good looking. With a lot of opportunities, but he only wants you. Like, his soul only calls out to you. If you felt this longing, if you felt this energy, it's like you would have just dropped everything, be like, you know what, I just want to be with this person. Because here they will do everything to show you that they're truly genuine, and they truly are genuine. How close are you? For some of you, it's October. For some of you, it's 10 months. You're like, I don't want to wait, I'm afraid. It's like your energy is oh gosh, because you guys are so powerful. I don't know why there's this energy where you don't believe that this could happen. Like, you're hearing this and you're like, yeah, I heard it all before. I watched 1,333 videos on how I will meet my future spouse, where I will meet my future spouse, and I don't believe them. And they're like, well, if you don't believe it, then how do you expect the universe to bring it in? How? If you don't stand in your own way, it could be happening within the next 10 months. But it's you who has to believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the advice. Oh, actually, before we take the advice, I want to see the relationship dynamic over here. For now, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. There's this energy of where you're just imagining negative stuff. There was a lot of negative aspects in your life. And they're saying that before you need to change the picture. It's like you keep watching the same movie in your head. Yeah, you keep watching the same movie in your head. There's a lot of resistance over here. Option number 3, internal resistance. If you're resisting this deck, I'm gonna try another deck. Let's see if we get rid of this movie, and let's take a look at the new movie. And straight away the 2 of Cups comes through. You still have your freedom. You still have your freedom. You still have your identity. You're being accepted over here. You're being loved. Look at this. And you still... And your heart heals. You still expect things to go wrong, but the energy over here is an indication that you overcome things. Even if things go wrong, you can fix them. Because look at this, there's love. There's opening up to love. And that's the good stuff, that's the real stuff. Let's take a look at the advice from your spiritual team. Option number 3. If, again, I keep saying this, but it's like I want you to understand how much this person wants to be with you. And you might be like wondering why, and they're like, well, why the hell is she even asking? Yeah, you guys need to throw out a lot of limiting beliefs. You guys need to throw out stories. You need to get rid of old movies, of stories of your grandmother, of your grandfather, of your best friend, of your sister, of your mother. You need to understand that this is their thing. If they were not happy in a relationship, it doesn't mean that you won't be happy. If you saw 1,000,001 comment in the comment section of some video that said men are this, women are that, it's never worked, you need to erase this. Your story is your story. Because you have a very strong mind, and when you come in with the expectation of things going wrong, rest assured, your mind will create a scenario where things go wrong. But if you create a scenario where there's no judgment, no attachment, not expecting anything, don't even think about positive. Don't think. Let it happen. See what happens when you don't try to control things. Allow things to just be and then react accordingly. It will give you inner peace. Look at this. It will give you this inner peace. Because you are somebody who's like, what if? And you want to control things. And and when you can't control things, when you can't control other people, then you're very afraid of it. Because you're like, I can't control them. I can't control the situation. Well, maybe you don't need to. Because it looks like everything is working out very beautifully over here. Alright, option number 3. This is where I'm going to end your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Claim its magic down in the comments below. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send an email. The email is in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page. If you guys are up for over 80 exclusive videos to help you rediscover yourself, make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, take care now. Bye.